Hey guys, it's your girl Animated Angel back at it with another freaking video. And in today's video, we will be doing a get ready with me, and also me just talking about my opinions. I'm not gonna call these unpopular opinions or popular opinions. These are just opinions. But let's go ahead and start getting ready. I'm going to a birthday dinner and I have to be ready soon, honestly, because I want to leave in like the next 25 minutes. Hey, say hey. Say hey. Okay. 20 minutes maybe. So this is going to be a very fast get ready with me. While I'm talking about my opinions. So I have a couple different opinions on a couple different things that's going on in the world right now. One of the first things that is starting to bother me is the fact that we are moving to a cashless society. That is becoming irritating to me because if you've been following me for a minute and this ain't the first time you're watching one of my videos, then you know your girl is a server, and that's how I make most of my money, through cash tips. So then I go and I see that they're not accepting cash at these places that I go to, and it's like pretty irritating because that's how I make my freaking money. So I'm just annoyed about it because it's like y'all are trying to mess with a girl's bag, whether you know it or not. And like, so they're already taking that away, but what's more irritating is the fact that they are trying to not use it in society either. Like, why do I pull up to a car wash and they're not accepting no cash at the car wash? They're only accepting Apple Pay or card. Like, Then I go to air in my tires. Tell me why the tire pressure thing don't accept coins no more. I'm like, okay, so y'all are gonna start phasing out cash during a recession of all things. And then, because you didn't like that, and then when I go to a store or something, they just automatically assume that I'm gonna just be paying card. And it's like, okay, no, card is not the only method of payment. So then, I don't know, it's just like getting annoying to me because of many different reasons. But it's like, once everything goes digital, it's like the money that you make is controlled by the government. Everything, every single transaction. And y'all saw, like, we already get taxed for a lot of different things. Okay, you want to go in your room? Don't ruin your bed. Thank you. Do not ruin your bed. Thank you. But we already get taxed, like, for everything, right? And Kushni, okay, I think it's bedtime. Cut it out. And President Byron, he wanted to start taxing us on our transactions through Cash App and PayPal and Venmo and all of that. And it's like, boy, y'all don't have enough money yet. Like, when is it ever gonna be enough? Like, so there's no, I mean, if they're already doing that with Cash App, all those things, for anything over $600, and they're trying to take away cash, just imagine how your money is going to be for you in the future when the government takes away cash and is only using FedCoin or whatever the hell they're gonna call it. Oh my god, this looks insane. Also, I just love older music. And I'm not even talking about like 90s, 2000s. Nah. I'm talking like 2013, 2016, 2012. Like, I feel like people don't be giving the 2010s their justice. Like, I remember when I was in college, I was a part of this like talented org, whatever. And we were planning something. This was pre-pandemic. So we were planning something for like the artists to do or whatever, like the musical artists to do. And I was trying so hard for us to do something to commemorate the previous decade we were just in. And everybody was so against it. Everybody was like, oh no, we don't need to do that because we need to do the 90s. Or it was not the 90s. They wanted to commemorate the 2000s. I'm like, yo, we have been... I think it's time for you to go to bed. Yeah, it's time for you to go to bed. Because you're being ridiculous right now. You're being ridiculous. And it's like, okay, baby. The 90s, the 2000s, it had its time. Can we please give the 2010s its justice? Like, we are still doing this freaking 2000s trend in clothing and stuff, like, and all of these trends are repeating itself. Baby, you don't have to follow these trends if you don't want to. If you want to dress like it's still 2013, bro, do it. Because like at the end of the day, who is gonna tell you like that's whack? Nobody. Nobody. The realest thing is like we just be in our head for so many things. Like, honestly, that is the key to confidence. Just be like, bro, who is gonna tell me this is whack? And if it really is whack, and you know, hopefully you have some real friends around you to tell you it's whack. But at the end of the day, if you just believe, like, if you just do what makes you happy, screw what anybody else has to say. Seriously. Like, with this whole YouTube thing, thank you to all 39 of y'all that are supporting me. But I be seeing, like, stuff online of, like, people be like, oh, what's one of your icks? Oh, the girls with their starter YouTube channels. Okay. And not gonna lie, sometimes it be bothering me because I'm like, do people see my content and like cringe and like see that I'm over here making my videos and stuff and cringing? I don't know, but in the future when I am successful off of this and I'm happy and I'm living the life that I wanted to live, what are those people going to be saying then? They're going to be wanting to support me then when it's cool to support me. And the 39 of y'all that is supporting me right now, y'all is there. My day ones was there before the wave, before it became mainstream. And I F with y'all. Okay, so that rant just totally turned from talking about cash to something completely else. Another opinion that I want to talk about is work friends. So work friends is like, I've been working since I was 15. I had a job since I was 15. Well, I really worked before then, like babysitting or tutoring, but I'm not going to count those because I'm talking about the jobs that you got to pay taxes for. So during those jobs during the jobs that I've worked, I've made so many work friends because, like, obviously when you're working with these people, you're gonna be becoming friends with them, and you start to learn like who is the work snitch, who is the work like goody two shoes, who is there for their money and to go. And I've literally learned so many like red flags and stuff. Oh my god, I gotta hurry up. I'm almost done with my makeup. I'm just gonna do this, do a lippy, and call it a day. I have my little butt chin that I gotta, and I kind of try to make my, ooh, I think I made it too high. Hopefully I didn't. I feel like my forehead is darker than this contour, so it'll be looking ashy on my forehead. But yeah, so you get to like learn the dynamics of people and stuff. And I just feel like nobody talks about how important it is to like make work friends. Now, I know a lot of people love to work from home and stuff, and they don't like going into the office, but like moving into a new city, and like it's hard, especially post-pandemic, to make friends. Let's just be real. Especially as a woman, like moving to a new city and stuff, even though I say like, oh, I don't mind like getting my stuff and moving, it is hard to still move and like leave behind the life that you were building. But you know, if you feel like it's necessary, it's necessary. And with your work friends, you like leave them behind, you go to a new company or whatever, and you may still like follow them online, but then it's just like, it's either you become real friends or you don't become real friends. It's either, what is going on? It's either you like support them outside of work, or you don't, like you just F with them at work. Like, and there's some people that are cool AF, but like we tried hanging out outside of work and it just be like not it. Like the vibes be it at work when we going through the same stuff, but outside of work we're really not on the same wavelength. And hold on, yeah, I don't know, it's just like crazy. Like when you see, especially when you see people and they like look cute in their work clothes, and then you see them outside of work and you're like, dang, you actually don't got no emotion. You just look cute, your little work uniform. And then guys, it's very crucial, do not mess with anybody from work. And I wouldn't even count this as like for real mess with anybody, but I did talk to somebody from work back in the day when I was like in high school, and I have found out some tea about him. Like I think we just started talking, and I found out like he was taking like other girls to the movie theater or whatever, and I was like, oh hell no. Oh my god, I gotta see how far this place is, because I gotta go. Okay, I gotta go, guys. Because I'm gonna be speeding on the highway. I'm so glad I got gas earlier. Okay, this is fine. Let's put some lashes on. Okay. Y'all, I'm leaving in the next like 10 minutes because it's gonna take an hour for me to get there. Yikes. Oh my god. Okay. So the next thing that I want to talk about is you as a person, most likely you are going to disappoint your parents. And this is something that I have to tell myself also, like, you can't be everything to everybody. And when you live in the like idea that, oh, I want to make my parents proud all the time, like, of course I want to make my parents proud and stuff, but like, I have to live for me. Like, that's something I had to learn throughout the years, and I'm still learning. Like, there's gonna be things that my parents don't like that I like and that I feel like is necessary for my life, that they probably wouldn't deem as necessary for their life. Like, I felt it necessary for my life, even though throughout my whole childhood I told them, like, yo, I'm probably gonna get a tattoo like when I get older. I was obsessed with temporary tattoos. I would always draw on myself like in school and stuff, and I waited. Oh my god, it's too much going on right now. God, my friend is probably texting me. She just texted me. Oh my god. Yo, I need to hurry up. What was I saying? Yes, I felt it necessary in my life to get a tattoo. And my first tattoo I got for my parents, for my family, and it's my little, I only have 2 tattoos by the way, but it's a little Jamaica. It's so cute, and it has a little heart over the part of Jamaica where they're from. My dad, and I got it on Father's Day, my dad was so mad at me. Oh my god. He was so mad at me, guys. And he was like hurt about it. I'm like, yo, I got this tattoo because my first tattoo for you guys, because I love you guys. But they didn't really see it as that. They were more disappointed by the fact that I got a tattoo. And it's just like, okay, you don't really see the sentimental, because this is forever. And I put this on my body because I want this to be a part of it, a part of me forever and ever and ever. I mean, well, part of my physical body. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Yeah, guys. Do what makes you happy. At the end of the day, you're going to disappoint your parents one way or the other. Oh my god. Let me see what she said. Okay. I hope she is running more late than me. Okay. Okay. The next topic that we're going to be talking about is, now I think this is actually going to get its own separate video. Yeah, I'm just going to finish getting ready. So stay tuned. Okay, I'm not going to leave you guys hanging. The next topic that I'm going to talk about is the after college low. And it's very real. It is very real, and it hits everybody differently. And you know it's coming. Like, people always talk about it, like the after college low, like once you get out of college, like life is just not the same. And you kind of notice it, like when you are on your little winter breaks, or when you're on your little summer breaks and you have to go back home and stuff, you're like, yo, this is not it. Like, I had an apartment in college, so when I would go back home and stuff, like, I would miss my apartment, I would miss my freedom, I would miss like seeing my friends all the time and stuff, doing whatever I wanted, whenever I wanted. And then, you know, if you are fortunate enough to not have to move back home right after college, then you're thrown into adulthood. Like college, I feel like is junior adult, and then when you get into the real world, it's like you start learning about things that you never knew about, like, and you cannot afford really to mess up in this adult world, you know what I'm saying? Because when you mess up, you have to pay, whether that's paying with your money or paying with your shelter or paying with your job, or you can't afford to mess up really when you are adult, really. Like, I don't know, it'll mess up your credit. There's so many hoops to jump through. You have to make sure you have credit. You have to make sure you have good credit history. You have to make sure you have a good rental history if you want to rent somewhere. Even if you like messed up in college, like say if you got evicted, right? An eviction stays on your record for 7 years, yo. Nobody wants you to rent with them for 7 years. Let's see the pink dress. And then, like, okay, so you move back home after college or whatever. You start living real life, right? So you start working. You get a 9 to 5, or you get whatever job that you can. Like, okay, so say you move back home after college or whatever, and you start working. Then you just realize how mundane adulthood is. You're living for the weekends. You spend so much time going to work, doing something that you don't like. Oh, there's a zipper right here. Oh, wow, I didn't even know that. Doing something you may or may not like. You get tossed into the adult world. You see, like, people are content living this way. Like, when I was in college, I was taking trips all the time and stuff, and really just living life. And you just see in adulthood, like, people are just content. Like, people are content not doing nothing else except living for the weekends and going to the club, the local club, for drinks every Friday. And it's just so, like, you start to realize, like, well, for me, I'm like, this is it. Like, this is what I've been wanting and excited for. Like, what? And I don't know. I, like, will see people that were still in college. I'm like, yo. Because now, like, honestly, once you're out of college, like, say you don't even know what you want to do in college, but once you're out of college, you really have to figure out, like, what do you even want to do with your life? Like, and it's like, I just know I don't want to be working for the rest of my life. I don't know. I didn't even think this through, really. Like, I'd be telling my friends, I'm like, yo, like, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I don't know where I'm going, what I want to do. Like, I'm just going with the flow, really. This dress is so cute. I got it from a local boutique, guys. This is it from the back. Should I do edges? I don't know. I think I'm gonna just keep it on this side. Okay. What do y'all think? Okay, let me get my bag situated. Alright, guys. This is gonna be the end of my opinions video. Let me just saying my opinions and getting ready. If you like this sort of video, sorry, I'm about to give you my full attention. Oops. if you guys like this video and you want to see any more videos with me, then please subscribe. If you vibe, this has been your girl, Anna Baby Angel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. You're 22. Two at a handle. Girl, I wanna handle you. Put my hands upon you.